Hello, birthday boy. Hello. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. There's a new present for you. Oh, what is it? What is it? Here you go. It's a nice rabbit. You want to take it? No? Oh. Here you go. There you go. Want to take it? Will you catch? Yes, there you go. Happy birthday, Elvis. Hello everyone and welcome to the latest episode of Book Time with Elvis with me, Mark. And today's episode is entitled A Sunday Summary. It's just a replacement for, or a belated rather, Saturday assortment. I didn't have time yesterday. So as you could see from the introduction, today is Elvis's birthday. He's 4 years old. And, you know, I'm very grateful to have him. He's my best friend and he certainly turned my life around. And, you know, I named the channel Book Time with Elvis because although he doesn't appear all that often because he's quite often, you know, back from a walk or sleeping or doing his own thing. Like right now, you know, he's having a lie-in. He's in my sister's room at the moment. She's staying with me for a while, so he's sleeping. Who can blame him? It's his birthday. But I called the channel this because, you know, when I'm reading, there's always somebody constantly by my side, either next to me in the bed or down by my feet in the chair. And that's Elvis. So whenever I have my own book time, he is by my side. So I thought it was an appropriate name for this channel. So as I said, he's a fantastic companion, and you know I'm very glad to celebrate his birthday with him later when he gets up. We've already been up actually for our early morning walk. We went around 5 o'clock this morning, but he goes back to bed. And he'll have some presents and things and some special treats later, so hopefully he's going to enjoy that. Anyway, so moving on to a Sunday summary, I just thought I'd summarize what I've been doing or what's been happening in the last week, as well of course what I've been reading. There's no Mozart Marathon this week. I didn't have time unfortunately to listen to a complete opera, so hopefully I will do next week, though the Reading Europe 2021 challenge starts on the 11th. And therefore I might be very busy with that. I'll leave links to that if you'll be interested down below. There are still a couple of countries left. If you want to jump in, you're more than welcome to do so. I think we have 18 or 19 participants now, so I'm really thrilled about that. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So far this month I've actually read 2 books, which I'm quite proud of actually, but they were quite unputdownable, so I suppose that might be the reason why I got through them fairly quickly. I suppose technically the first one I did start at the end of May, but I don't think you'll hold that against me. And that's HHHH, which stands for Himmler, Hinde, heißt Hydra, or Himmler's brain is called Hydra. And it is a fantastic book, I have to say. It's actually one of the best books I think I've read in a long time, and it's written by Laurent Binet, a French writer, and it's done kind of, it's a novel about a man who's writing a book about Operation Anthropoid and the assassination of Reinhard Heydrich, the Reichsprotector of Bohemia and Moravia during the Second World War. He was known as like the Blonde Butcher or the Blonde Beast and the Butcher of Prague. He was a very nasty piece of work, and he was assassinated back in 1942. And the book itself is just really amazing. I thoroughly recommend you read it. Whether you're interested in history or not, I don't think it matters. It's just so well done and very, very moving as well. You know, I live here in the Czech Republic, where of course much of the story is set. And, you know, I've heard about it, of course, but this opened new avenues into the story for me. And, you know, I found some of it very moving, especially the parts about Lidice, which was a village to the northeast of Prague. Well, you can probably hear the footsteps maybe behind me. Elvis has woken up. That was basically eradicated. Everybody, all the men in the village were executed were shot, 10 at a time, and it took hours to do so. All the children were sent to concentration camps and gassed, and all the women were sent to concentration camps and forced labour from that village in retaliation for the assassination of Reinhard Heydrich. So I won't say too much more about it, but if you get a chance, read it. It's brilliant. The second book I finished this month is Interior Chinatown by Charles Yu, and it's kind of a satire on what it's like to be an Asian American and how you seem to be always defined by your appearance, and you don't fit into the category of being American as well as white or black Americans do, and it's kind of all set around like, you know, Hollywood roles, being like a generic Asian man going all the way up to Kung Fu guy and stuff like that. It was very interesting. I won't say too much about it because I did it as a buddy read with Sina over at Beating Around the Books, and we will talk about it together at some point later on when she's finished it. But yeah, it's an interesting book. I have mixed feelings about it. I did rate it, I think, 4 stars, and it is deserved. I mean, I did enjoy reading it, but I have a few points that I'll bring up later regarding that. Oh, there he is. There's the birthday boy, looking very active, sitting in the sun and basking in his birthday glory. So yeah, we'll come back to that at some other point. A book I'm currently reading at the moment is Henry Miller's Tropic of Cancer. This was my booktube spin. It was the one book on the booktube spin I didn't want to get, but as it was part of this Swinging 60s set, I got it. The book, of course, was originally published in 1932, I think. It was published also in French, where it survived. However, when the English language publication was banned immediately in all English-speaking countries and wasn't allowed to be republished until 1961, which is why it falls into that set. I always heard it was, I don't know if racy is the right word, graphic, and it really is. I'm not sure what to make of it, really. I find a lot of it quite gratuitous. I'm no prude, but I'm a bit uncomfortable with some of the language, especially the use of the C word all the time to describe women in general, which is not very nice, of course. And but there are parts that I like and parts I don't, so it's going to be a challenge to get through. I'm not that far in, as you can see, so you know, we'll see how I get on with that. Book I'm currently reading for the Reading Europe 2021 challenge. I drew Germany, which is in Group H, and this book, you know, I was going to read A Death in Venice because it's quite short by Thomas Mann, but I've got into reading physical books now. Usually I read on the Kindle because I don't have, as I've mentioned before, I don't have a huge amount of books here with me in the Czech Republic. But as I started ordering more, since I've been doing BookTube, I really got into it. So I went for one of the few German books I actually own, which is this Olga by Bernhard Schlink. And I can't really say much about it. I'm like 3 pages in, but I'm looking forward to doing it. So that's the book that represents the team that I've drawn in the Reading Europe 2021 challenge. There are 3 other teams in that group, and if Germany loses to them, I would have to read books by those countries. But I've gone ahead and decided to pull some out anyway, and I've read at least one of them. I'm halfway through another one as well. Hungary is in that group, so I pulled out one Hungarian book I do own, Happy Days in Hell, which is an autobiography of Georgi Faludi, who was a Hungarian poet. So that will be interesting. If I get the chance to read it, I'll try and read it anyway, because I want to use this as an opportunity to expand my horizons with European literature. The book I did finish, which was really short, which was from Portugal, which is in my group, which is The Tale of an Unknown Island. I'll leave a picture here, so because I can't remember the author's name, Jose, or Jose, I can't remember. But it was interesting. It was a very short book. It was only about 60-something pages, including illustrations, and it was kind of a fable, really, about self-discovery, but I enjoyed it. It was charming. It was nicely written, and as I said, it got me to kind of have Portugal done, I might have to read more Portugal again, but for now, that's the way. So if Germany does lose to Portugal, I'm sorted. And then the other country in the group, or the last country in the group, is France, and I'm halfway through reading Antoine Lorrain's The President's Hat. I don't know how well you can see that there, and I am reading that one, of course, on the Kindle. It's an interesting book. It's quite funny. It's all about a man who finds, well, he's in a restaurant when the president, Francois Mitterrand, comes in to eat, and when he leaves his hat behind. So the man takes the hat, he tries it on, and then he decides to keep it. And while he's wearing it, his life changes for the better. He's become more self-confident. He's doing better at work. He gets a promotion and things like that. I've just got to the point where he's actually misplaced the hat, and it's gone on to somebody else. So it will be interesting to see how it will change the life of that person. So yeah, I think that's it really for now. And I will make another video, hopefully today, regarding the Reading Europe 2021 challenge, to give some more information for people who are taking part in that. I will start a Voxer group regarding that, and I will leave my email below, as well as other ways to connect if you would like to take part. So thank you very much for watching. I wish you all a fantastic day, and I hope you're all joining me with saying happy birthday to dear Elvis, because he really is a sweet little guy. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.